Hi guys, today I wanna take you through a haul that I did with lots of dolls to look at them together with you and maybe figure out which ones they are. So I got this bunch from an online marketplace and they were $3 each. And I must say they are quite dirty and the limbs are pretty loose in most of them, but I'm gonna try to pimp them up a bit and improve maybe the makeup, clean them up, do something with the hair, with those bird's nest hair. Most of them seem to have clone dresses. I don't think that those are all Mattel dresses, but let me know in the comments in case you have any additional info. I think this is one of those Princess Barbies, if I'm not mistaken. I took her initially because I assumed this was a Mackie mold. I'm not so sure anymore. I'm gonna repaint her and maybe even rebody her. In the back it says 1991 Mattel. Her feet are a bit bent to the side, but yeah, it should be fixable. The next one is a Jasmine one. I guess that's Hasbro and not Mattel. Her head only moves. It's very stiff and it's this knob. And maybe you can see. I like her outfit. She also needs a pretty big cleanup. And she also has this bird nest hair that is terrible. I hope I can detangle it somehow. Feet are okay. There's nothing bitten off. And her face screening is also very nice. The next one has extremely loose arms, so I guess that's gonna be a rebody, maybe. Bird hair syndrome as well, but maybe not as bad as the other ones. They were all wrapped in newspaper, so I hope I can get those black stains out of their faces, because sometimes those kind of stains are hard to remove. Her shoes are quite interesting, I find, and this outfit also seems to be some 90s outfit that I've never seen. Her body overall is pretty cool. She bends in the hips and she has this slim waist. It's a pity that those arms are so loose, but probably some doll doctor would be able to fix them. Let me know if you think this is the Dalmatian one or some other basic Barbie, because I remember seeing some with this kind of face that had a dog, but I'm not sure. Then here we have another nice face. Obviously I will have to remove, actually we can do this right away. I always remove and throw away all those hair bands. Yeah, it seems to be some kind of fashion fever doll, I assume, in another clone princess dress. Her legs seem kind of fine. Hands also okay, nothing bitten off. She may get a slight repaint, even though her face screening in itself is already nice. And then we have this one, I guess also fashion fever. I took her because I like the black hair, and the hair indeed seems still to be quite okay-ish. And I like this big face. Maybe I will do something with a repaint, because her Joker smile is a bit scary. On the other hand, probably if I just change the eyes, the face may already be less artificial. She also has those black stains on the face, which worry me a bit, but you never know what comes out once you start cleaning them. The seller very nicely told me, oh, don't worry, you can take out the hair bands. They were just to hold together, they were just put there to hold the hair together. And I was thinking, yeah, of course I'm gonna remove those headbands. I don't have any use for them, and usually they're just some old random headbands people use when they store the dolls in the cellar or attic. Yeah, this one got a bit tangled up. Slow wins the race. Yeah, that's her. Pretty cool shorts she has. Really nice jewelry. I like the earrings that she comes with. So yeah, pretty doll. Something about this face annoys me a bit, so I have to really see. And then here we have some dresses. I assume this is a clone dress. Maybe some of you can tell me, or maybe if it's even handmade. I'm not sure. This is one of the classic Barbie dresses. I remember those from the 80s. I'm very happy that I got this one. And here I have another bunch of clothing that has to be washed. A mermaid tail, some 90s dresses, and some outfit that is supposed to belong to this one, so probably really was some Fashion Fever outfit. I don't know that line that well because I rather collect 90s and 80s dolls, but from the type of clothing and styling I can usually assume that it's Fashion Fever. And now all those dolls will enter a big bucket full of soap, but actually maybe let's just undress them. Yeah, they will be put in a bucket with, first of all, a tooth cleaner, because tooth cleaner has some active ingredients that help. And undressing the dolls is something I started doing again, because recently I did the huge mistake of washing one Tommy Hilfiger doll in her sweater, in her typical blue Hilfiger sweater, and her hands got completely stained because obviously the active components of the cleaner probably dissolved some of the color, some of the paint from the fabric dye from the pullover, and it went straight into her plastic. It went so deep into the plastic that you have to let it sit in the sun with some chemical to bleach it out. And that's a problem I don't like to have, but that's a problem I did myself. So it's my fault. And I'm not gonna do this again. I wanted to do it quickly, and I just wanted to put the doll into the water with everything just to give her a quick wash. I don't know what overcame me that I didn't think of undressing her first. Oh, sadly this is a bit torn here. She still has this plastic crazy. Some people don't remove those pieces of rubber, which I don't understand. How can you leave the rubber on the doll? But yeah, whatever. How do I remove this thing now? How can they be so loose, those dolls, if they've, like, other parts have not even been touched, but the body is completely loose?